Hey guys, welcome to part 2. I know in the last video I said I quit filming, but it's kind of hard to stop once you're on a roll, so I just jumped right into cleaning out that fuel pump and reassembling it. So I'll finish this up and then we'll jump into the next day working on the gas tank. I'm not doing too much here, just rinsing out that fuel pump enclosure, I guess is what it might be. I don't know. Just a lot of cleaning. I'm using the fuel that came out of the gas tank as my solvent, I guess. But we'll skip up to the reassembly of the fuel pump here in a second. You get this guy. This guy goes on the inside. And in our case, probably a little bit unhappy. Probably a little stretched out. Yeah, he's a lot stretched out. And then, second gasket goes right here. Yeah, that carb cleaner and stuff, it can kind of really do some work on these guys. Now, let's see. This goes in this way. Drop down. That's empty. I thought I had some. Do I have any left? Oh! A little marbles never hurt anything. Maybe we can use that marbles to help massage this guy in. Well, that did work. Wow. They don't really need to be like Macho Man snug. I don't even know what they're supposed to be, but I've never had any issues with them. And there's like a 98% chance that I'm going to be coming in here and screwing with all this crap again. So I'm not too worried about it. It always goes in much easier than it comes out. Now there is a little nipple. You can't see it. I don't think I can. Ouch. See it? There is a little nipple at the bottom. Yeah, you can't. Sorry about that. There's a hole that this guy goes into. I think I just got it. Yep. This guy goes there. There's other hoses in. Let's see. This guy. I'm not going to tighten these guys down. I'm just going to kind of get them in place. Alright, so we should be coming back to the next day. So I installed the fuel pump. Now we should be getting ready to look at that gas tank and get it all cleaned out. Yo, we're back. Yikes. Okay, so yesterday I kind of ended the video earlier, but I did get the fuel pump installed. So the fuel pump is installed, and the gas tank has been sitting for over 24 hours. We're going to drain that son of a gun. When I was editing the video, I realized that I was getting a lot of poofing noise and wind noise, so I hope that I've got my audio fixed. And please don't make fun of me for my silly little head camera. But I did get the pressure washer out. You can see I cleaned the bucket out really well. And, well, we are going to start our draining process. This is just water. I don't really care. The only reason why I'm doing this in the garage right now is because it is windy outside and it's cold. It's been raining nonstop. I did save the gasoline mix. Yeah, shake it up and show you how gross that fuel was that came out of the tank. I will be using that, to start a fire or something later on. But right now, I guess we're gonna start dumping. So I'm gonna give it some shaky shakes, and we're gonna go back to dumping. I do really want to pull the plugs down here, and it's cold, so I'm gonna grab my awl guy. I'm gonna get both of these guys off. And the reason why I'm doing that is because there is like a lip around the fill port. So draining out of the fill port really is not going to give me those fine particulates are still going to get caught in there. I really enjoyed this part a little too much while editing. Get the pressure washer out. Now, again, I've done this before. I'm going to lower the camera. I've done this before, and I've had good luck. So, I'm hoping that I have good luck again. But basically, I just do the best I can. And this would mainly be rust and apple cider vinegar and water. So if you're worried about the environment right now, we really are not doing anything bad. Get it again. Alright, so I did this for like a good 30 minutes actually. So I'm going to just cut that out and get back to where we're doing the actual clean out of the water. Clean out, I guess. This right here, this was the apple cider vinegar mix. As you can see, there's just chunks. That's the surface. So who knows what else came out of there. So this is all apple cider vinegar. 4 gallons of it. It does kind of smell like gasoline a little bit, but it's gross. I did fill this guy up a little bit. I'm going to set this guy aside because I don't want to lose that. I did fill this guy up a little bit afterwards with some no ethanol gasoline. And I'm going to dump it into the secondary bucket. So I did this like 3 or 4 times. The big thing was just rinse and repeat. I did have a small section of the gas tank that I just couldn't get the fuel out, so I grabbed my brake bleeder siphon thingy sucker guy and just used that as kind of like a little miniature vacuum cleaner to get that fuel and sediment out.
Why are you the way that you are?
I did this procedure way more than I want to admit, but at some point I decided that, you know, it's not going to be perfect, but it's the best I can do.
I feel like we're making some progress. Is it going to be perfect? Probably not. But the fluid that is coming out does appear to be a lot clearer. So maybe I do like one more of these and then call it good. I'll use this guy because like my little gas tank Swiffer. I'm not hearing anything shaking around in there. There's a little, just a very small amount, but that's pretty clear. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Ugh. Oh god. The worms. That guy just, ugh, gross. I hate worms. It's under my leg. Yeah. Woo! We got this guy cleaned down. I do kind of feel like we're racing against the clock because I don't want anything to start flash rusting. So that's why I assembled the fuel pump last night. So all we got to do is stick this son of a gun back on and attach our fuel lines, which go right here. So let's grab those fuel lines. Probably be easier to route those first, to assume. Now it's pretty easy to tell which one goes where just by the way that they are. One's big, one's small. So the original owner of this bike was a military guy. And then the guy who I bought it from, he was a military man as well. So I want to say they were both in the Marine Corps. I know the guy that I got it from is in the Marine Corps because I'm related to him. There we go. And get this guy in. My sister's husband. Anyways, not that that's important. Oh my god. My fuel lines well taken care of. Your gas tank in place. Get this guy shoved back on. Alright. So now we are ready to do fuel in. This is no ethanol. I actually got the good stuff. I did mix a little bit more B12 Chem Tool into this fuel as well. That might be it. Okay, and before I get that guy down, we are going to tighten these guys up. Fuel pump is in position. getting all, I mean, there's going to be air in the system and everything. Now it's idling much better. Oh yeah, our power's back. Well, I thought it was. I guess we can just let it warm up. That's apple cider vinegar, not fuel. That's fuel. Steady idle going. I think that sounds a lot better. It revved a lot better. We'll just have to run it and see. So let's get right back into putting it all together, because that's what we have to do next. Okay, so I'm not sure where it cut off, but somewhere I got the tank mounted on. I need to grab my screwdriver and my security bits. I think it's this one. Oh, I love it when I guess right. Okay, click. So, why? Why would you do that? We do have the tank back on. I'm fairly certain that it got me, like, I filled the bike not completely with gas, but there is fuel in the tank. It's been sloshed around a lot. That guy's installed. Let's make sure that guy's working. Okay, we should be good. Nice. It's idling. It's idling much, much better. So hopefully that's a good sign. I know that basically keeping the bike in service, running good gasoline in it, those things will hopefully prevent the tank from getting gummed up again. This guy goes on the other side. So I know it's not perfect, but I don't want to buy, I was thinking about this last night, I don't want to buy a brand new fuel filter just to have it get gummed up. So I know I did a shit job cleaning this, which is fine for right now, because maybe I run it this way for a couple months. Whatever rust and debris was in here hopefully should get lodged up in there, and then when I get a new one, that's the plan at least. If that makes sense. That wasn't very coherent, but
I don't think I'm going to get any new rust in here. It's been cleaned. It's been cleaned. It's not going to sit. All right. So let me see. We got seat. It's really not that. We got most of the difficult stuff taken care of already. I just went inside to swap batteries out, and the video of the part 1 finished rendering. I bet that's the girlfriend. I'm going to get this guy in here, and this guy here. So I'm gonna have to get. I finished rendering it out. I want to make a thumbnail. Like, I guess if I'm gonna do the YouTube thing, which I'm not doing the YouTube thing, but I'm kind of doing the YouTube thing, I might as well put some effort into it, right? So I don't know if I will do like a. I just don't know what's planned, but I'll text her in just a little bit because I am officially done with that. And screwdriver. I like to use this big chunky boy for these big chunky. Stick that there. That over here. All right. So our seat's installed. Fuel pump's installed. Next thing to do is really take her out for a test spin. Test drive. This is how I put the bike up on the jack, and it's just kind of the opposite of what I'm doing right now. But if you guys didn't figure it out already, I use the foot pegs as a spot to brace the bike. So I remove that one first, and then I kind of... That's not what I do. I need to do it the opposite way. This is how I mount it. I kind of get it up, off. I remove this guy first. Come on. And then the bike is going to slowly come down, and it's going to lean onto the kickstand. And we're done. I guess part 3 will be the test ride. Don't have time to do it right now, and it is still cold and rainy, so. Like and subscribe. Whoa! Like and subscribe. Thanks for hanging out with me in the garage. I will see you guys on the next video. Don't know when that'll be, but here it is. I'll let you know how it turns out. Bye.